Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the never-ending struggles of fucking signal. I'll be with you guys in like 5 seconds. I just need to just see here. Just need to get into the what the fuck? Where is it? There you go. Yeah, no, it's not like I'm ending the live. It's the live ends itself. It's not me. So I'm trying to do it like this way, and hopefully it stays like that, cats. I don't know. What's up, guys? What's up? Okay, so let me just put back everything where I found it and then retry everything from where we were. Let me plug this in. Okay, you guys, this is how it's gonna be from now on, and I'll just have to make it work. Let me just see something. Theme. Okay, let me just do this. I'm trying to I'm trying to figure something out here. God damn it. Okay, I'm just trying to like get this mic going. With a bad disease and my family ain't bringing me to the hospital. Well, that sucks. Tell them it's an emergency, man. Anyway, hope this sort of works. Okay, well, I mean, if you guys can hear me, I struggled a little bit, but I'm good now. So, this is just one of the art pieces. Let me just fix this. Okay, whatever. So I did a next one. What's up, Orange Cat? Welcome. This is bro. What bro? How's it, my bro? I just want to show you guys some of the art pieces here. I was busy with this thing, but yeah, it took me a while. What's up, you guys? Just get to that picture. Shit, this book. It's a big book, so yeah. Let's try again. Okay, so here he is. First of all, I tried to do something just stupid and just, to get that out of the way. And then I did this one, which, what's up, Satoru? How's it going? And then I did this one. And then I went on to this one. I don't know what I was trying to aim for here. The doctors told me to go to hospital if I vomit and I have a high fever, but they think I'm faking it and now my pulse is getting low. Oh, jeez. Well, cutie, just hang in there. You'll be fine. Look, if a doctor says you're fine, then trust me, by their expertise, you're fine. Until you're in the grave, but that's a different story. That's business. Alright. How to get back on this track. I don't know what I'm gonna draw today, to be honest. But we're gonna spin the wheel of fortune if we don't know. At least we have that. Okay. Now I just need my pencil. I put that somewhere. I think it's this one. Okay, yeah, this one is the light one, so this will work. Okay, so for now, I have to think myself what would be pretty interesting to draw. Um, yeah, sorry, I'm not in my best way of communicating today. I have to the point where I fainted in cadet. You fainted? Okay, what are we gonna draw today? This through. We have to make an idea happen today. What is new? What is up? These ones, it takes a lifetime to finish them. So I want to finish them in a way, it will take me probably like 3 days to finish it, I think. Today I'm also gonna be only like streaming for like an hour, and then I'm gonna try to keep up like that for every day. For now, I want to draw something very detailed, maybe something very hard to draw. I don't know. I don't want to draw just something for the detail of it. I want to draw really something to make it look like it's an explosion. Hey, Spectre, welcome back. Draw Sophia from Cat's Eye. I'm not gonna draw Cat's Eye characters. Um, I need to draw something of my own accord, like my own ideas mixed in with my own. Like we need meaning into this. We need like if you listen to a song, the picture needs to like write a story on its own. Your mind needs to get like scrambled when you see it. Must be like healing sobs, and also a dedication to how I'm trying to master the techniques and stuff. So I don't know. I did new. I don't know if I should start drawing girls. I don't know if I should start drawing like what is it? What do you call it? Realistic type of things. I'm thinking. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And there's so many ideas, right? Like there's so many ways to go about this, and it's hard. Hard thinking that there's something else we can do. Because I think by now I'm like all drawn out, so it takes a while. It takes a while for me to like build onto something, and I really want to like be impressive with art. I really want it perfect. I'm at that point of my life. I don't want to just scribble. I've scribbled a lot of things in the past. I did like weak ass drawings, but now I'm like trying to make sure every part is perfect, and you know I don't take shortcuts on these. Maybe I should do my own realism. We haven't thought about that yet, right? But realism to what extent? Maybe something. I think he's lagging. Am I lagging? Am I lagging? I don't know if you guys are lagging. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna do something realistic, but also kind of like um, my type of style. I don't know if you guys know what style that is, but it's gonna be a style of mine slash something else. Okay, let's see what I can do. Hope you guys can see and stuff like that. Spectre, what's the question? See, with these I do guidelines and stuff like that. because I don't want to mess this up. How was your day? Oh, it's gone great. It's still all right. I don't think you guys can be seeing these things. It's a bit hard. New place, new room. Hey, what's up, Alex? Yes. No, I haven't been dead yet. Perhaps if I do this, it will work. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let me do this. Okay, so I just want to see something. Let me just change the color a little bit. What filter can you see better in? Where are you? Oh, I'm still here. What's up? Help, why do I scroll down and see vegan teacher? Oh god. Yeah, I don't know if I'm the one that's lagging right now or if it's you guys, but yeah, this is me. I'm back. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is who there with you? Oh no, it's just me. My brother is outside. He's busy with something, so I think maybe that's the reason. Otherwise, just me in my messy ass bitch studio. Okay, so let me see. I'm gonna do like a woman, and I'm gonna give her balances, scales, and then I don't want to do the cliche thing where it's um like the brain and the heart, because I mean that's not. I think that's very cliche. New ring light. It's an old one. The thing I used to use broke, and yeah, it's so I improvised. I'm gonna just say I improvised. I don't use this one. I think I had to literally blow off the dust of it, but yeah, it's good now. Spectre, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, the thing we use for the ideas is still standing, so we're gonna start using that again. But yeah, for now, I'm just in the mood to like do this book and finish it. Where you working at your job? Yes, I was doing part time, and I'm done now. I'm back, and also I had other things that I had to attend to. At certain points, I was still waiting like for calls to come in, so I didn't go live. And then sometimes I was like at home, and I thought to myself like, why just not go and stream again? Because you get new opportunities, people starting to promise new things, and it just doesn't turn out like that generally. It just you don't. So I just said to myself, you know what? I'm streaming again. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try and do it again. I'm tired sometimes. I don't know, mentally maybe, or I'm not eating right. I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, a lot of things. For now, I'm just drawing and trying to. I'm still working on the comic book, by the way. Yes, I'm using AI, and I wanted to show you guys actually how I do these things. I wanted to show you if you really like bite me in the ass about AI, but it's brilliant and it's a beautiful thing to use. You can't get offended at it now. Like it's gonna win regardless. You can have a tantrum about it, but you're gonna be the one just sitting alone in the corner while everyone is moving on. Like AI is not gonna move anywhere any soon. Like, it's here. It's here and it's perfect. Either you adapt to it and you use it to the best of your abilities, or just you know complain that you're old news and you like to stay in old ways. But the whole world is gonna like improve hell lot. I love it. I'm already like it's into it. How many pages you got done with AI? For the comic book, I think 24 now, and it was fast. It was really fast, and the pictures is beyond what I wanted. It's really good. Till it takes over my beautiful job. Satoru, do you believe that's the only job in this whole world for you? I mean, I'm pretty sure at one point you're gonna find another job. It's not like, oh, I'm jobless for the rest of my life. You will get another job. It's just probably not gonna be the same, but maybe it's gonna be in the field that you're busy with. It's constantly evolving, not taking away, but changing. So perhaps you're not gonna sit and do the same work, but it's gonna be more or less the same thing. You can't be picky about it. I'm sure there's billions of people that wanted a job they dreamed about and it's not their job anymore. So unless this is your dream job, the thing that you always wanted to do and it cost you like thousands and finally you got the job, yeah, I'm sorry that you have to lose your job. But from where things are standing right now, I'm just thinking it's just a job right now, man. You will get another job. It's not like something you had to fight for years to just obtain. It will get to you again. Like you can use that idea of, yeah, now it's taking jobs. Fuck, there's more jobs. You can't just be like jobless forever. There is more to go around, and there's new jobs forming because of AI. So, that's not actually a very good reason. I like how a lot of people like they give a negative point of view to AI because they don't understand it. They don't want to use it for what it's worth. Now, you can make a whole list of reasons why you think AI is so self-destructive, or there's at the end of the day, that's your point of view and it's going to keep you away from it. My point of view is very good growth. It's excellent growth, in fact. The artists that you're listening to as musicians, they had to use auto tunes. Don't you think the people that used to do these originally, they got pissed and be like, why does she get to win a Grammy when she edited her voice to look and sound beautiful while I did the pure fucking natural organic way? And people were like, nah, it's not good enough. Was about to host Theo's funeral in a straw. No. Connor, long time no see. Yeah, Connor, it's been a long time, man. What's up? But yeah, there is so many things, man. And it same goes to a lot of other stuff, like newspapers. Newspapers are slowly like dying out. There's no need for it almost anymore. DVDs. The first thing that went out the moment everything went online and social media and stuff, video stores fell away. Those where you had to go buy the DVD and the movies and go home. Yeah, that went away. They had to close down, but I'm sure those people are still doing something new, like posting a network full of movies. They don't have to own a shop anymore. They own a website where it's free and you can go and just rent it monthly, like Crunchyroll for anime or Netflix for monthly ideas and stuff like that. But yeah, it's never ending. It's just changing. The idea that you wanted is ending, but it's evolving as well. So just don't keep yourself in an attack formation like I have to be offensive about this and defensive about art. Trust me, there's still people doing the old-fashioned way, building cups, creating it out of shit. When did I hosted mine? I don't know. I want to draw something, but I don't know how to draw clouds. Clouds is just circles that's not finished. You don't draw full circles. You drew and take some of it away. Traditional, by the way. Well, okay, I'm just gonna show you like here. So just do like this. Let me show you something. A cool trick. Small, big circle, small circle, big circle, small circle, big circle, more small circles in between. Okay, and then you take an eraser. I have a pencil eraser, which is different, but then you take this and you start clearing up. Okay, I'll show you now. You start clearing up some of the clouds, the circles, until the formation of the cloud starts to show. You just take out some of the pieces. Not everything, just some of it. Okay, but at the end of the day, it's just circles. That's all you want. You just want little circles to take over wherever you can. Okay, and so now you have this, and then you can do. This is something I do usually. Those are stones. Yeah, it depends how you see it. So now you can just put in a flat line, and here you have it. You have clouds. Now they're just cloudy with a chance of meatballs. And then you just use your imagination, put in some little cloudies in, and then you have a beautiful little cloudy thing. Yeah. And you can choose. There's so many ways. Like this one I did. Oh, jeez. Right. Yeah, look at this. This is all clouds. Like, as you can see, there's no actual formation. It's just circles that's been altered a little bit. As long as you manipulate it a little bit, then yeah, it gets to that point. Connor, none of my drawings are AI. Not AI. Oh, how did you do those? Which ones? Oh, the shading, you mean? Okay, so what I do is this: I picture something like this, right? The light comes from above, if you want to see it that way. If it's from above, let's not color anything above the clouds. So you make little mini circles again, okay? Because now the light is shining on top of clouds, and that means the shadows is going to be at the bottom side. So when you do this, as you can notice, it starts to look a lot more like there's a shading in the clouds and stuff like that. So it all depends on what you want to do. If, like, sometimes I'll just make like a dark circle here, I'll add a dark circle here, add some dark circles. And as long as it's just keeping circulating, like keeping circles as a formation in all of this, it will help, like, tremendously. And then all you have to do is just exercise it until it gets a character and stuff like that from you. But yeah, for Crash Course, just color in the bottom side of your clouds. So if you have a circle, just color in the circle on the bottom side. Make another circle, just color in. Make another circle, just color this in. And it will take shape, and it will protrude or show that there's light. Guys, this is my only eraser I have today, so I have to use it and I can't sharpen it today as well. It's rooming, so I have to like make this. But yeah, help teacher live. Oh no, I can promise you, someone in that live vegan stream is posting a lot of meat and just fucking rage baiting her like madness, or him. I don't get vegans, man. If you have a concern that nature should not devour itself, you know what's really against a vegan? If you really want to like help a vegan, just understand why we eat each other. When I say each other, I mean like in course of like nature eats itself to give birth to itself. It's crazy. It's a gurgitating, whatever you say it. What they should understand, vegans, is there's plants out there, plants, carnivore plants. They don't eat water. They don't need that shit. I think they do. I don't work with them, but they eat living insects. You can't say the living insects are not animals or they're not allowed to live. It's like an old philosophy that said, perhaps if I was a butterfly, I wouldn't have gotten like killed so fast. Like maybe I would have lived if I was a butterfly. It's like we change our perspective if it meets our standards. Like it's bad until a certain point. If it happens to me, it's bad. If it does not happen to me, it's good. And so it's the same thing with vegans. They're like, you know what? Don't kill, don't eat, don't murder animals and stuff like that. And then you think like, are you gonna do that with all the animals, or do you only have sympathy for animals and not human beings? Like the guy that eats animals is also the guy that saved many lives, jumps into fiery buildings, live as a doctor and stuff like that. And then here you come, the beautiful vegan, doing nothing major with your life, haven't even saved a soul, and think, well, maybe I can just save the animals by telling people to stop it. It's not gonna work. I have so many perspectives where I do not agree with certain people, but it's not up to me to change them. I can't. There's no way you can do that. If you can't eat animals and you can't stomach it, it's fine. Do you know when you will eat animals? If you can actually start feeling hungry for the first time in your life. Feel hungry and have no other option. Because I think we have, what do you call the word? We have numbed ourselves from surviving. We have numbed ourselves. Technology literally sucked out the dry of just how to survive. There's nothing anymore. We fatigued the idea of surviving. Now it's just like you can just do what the fuck everyone, and then you don't know how death looks like. You haven't seen a dead body. You haven't seen someone's life being taken away in front of you. You haven't been where your life will be taken away if you don't do it. In certain ways, even if you were hungry and you thought, you know what, it's been day 3, I don't even feel like I can move anymore. there is an animal, I have a choice. You will realize quickly enough how much you are in control of your body. If your body tells you it's time, that animal is fucking life. You have to consume it. There are so many reports of pregnant women that are vegans that had to eat meat, and then so many meat eaters that they had to eat vegan stuff. You can't control. Basically, you can say I'm in control of my life, but you're not. There's so many times I think in your life, give it 10 or 20 years, you're gonna be like, how did I get here? Like, how did I get here? How did my choices end up like this? And most of your choices, you think to yourself, I never asked for this. How am I here? It's because you're not really in control of yourself. I'm not saying something else is controlling you. I'm saying like the version of you is not very aware of yourself. You're not aware of yourself in any forms. I had so many people that arguments with people said, I don't like what you're doing. And then tomorrow they do the same thing. And you're like, are you even a little bit aware of yourself? Hello, Theo, how are you doing? Subs, guys, are not all vegans are bad though. No, vegans is just like it's lifestyle. It's okay. It's not like there's no such thing as all vegans are bad. If you're a vegan, it's cool. But if you're a vegan and you feel like there's a problem with other people, that's like a minority. I think it's the radicalists, people that take it too far. But yeah, there's good Christians, there's good every religion, and there's good vegans, and there's good other people. I just don't think, like when I'm talking about a little group, of people that has it way too far over their head about, it's been a while though. Yes, guys, it's been a real while. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow or something like that. Like I said, I'm just gonna be live streaming for an hour today. I have to finish this comic book, only because hey Ducky, how's it going? Only because I have only a little bit of time today. So yeah, and I'm rambling about fucking vegans. But yeah, vegans are not bad. The lifestyle is not bad. I think it's a very healthy lifestyle if you can do that. But yeah, for some people, I'm just thinking like if you ever get into an argument, tell them there's some plants that eats animals, that they take lives, to show you that the circle of life needs to consist of eating each other. It's just what it is. I know it's bad, it's rough, but it's probably because we made things way too much comfortable for ourselves. We literally, since we can sit on couches, we don't want to sit on the floor anymore. We don't like that. We have chairs now. Why would we? I got hate for just saying shows. How's everyone doing? Oh no, Connor. Then you shouldn't be there. I'm finally graduated. Oh, Skystar, that's amazing. Back to drawing. Oh yeah, shit, yeah, back to drawing. So yeah, no, I think I have so many opinions, you guys, and it's just opinions. I just want to make sure you guys. Oh, by the way, I'm saying all this. I'm gonna start a philosophy channel. I think I'm gonna start doing that because I like to talk about these things. It's not philosophy, it's theories and just opinions. And I know for a fact I talk out of my ass when I say these things because I have no statistics, I have no facts, I have no reassurance or school. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? I can't even pronounce things in English, and so a lot of people probably will get very offended when they hear me speak about certain things and be like, "Who gave you the right?" And do you? Which it's gonna happen a lot. But I love talking about certain perspectives and how we view things and stuff like that. I don't want to get political though. I don't want to do that. Politics is just not my strong suit. Especially because what happens in politics is not thing is it's just selfish, self-centered people. And so whenever they have like this bad actions, it does not help to say, yo, I've seen this and I think they did this wrong, and I think that obviously they did it wrong. They just don't care. It's politics is just like how you feel about it. Well, everyone's just fucking doing whatever they want. So it's not gonna help me. But when we want to talk about the life cycle of animals, veganism and stuff like that, oh man, I'll talk for days. So I think I'm gonna start something like that. I don't know if I have to use my art channel to do these things. I don't know. I don't know if I should do that. Maybe I should start like using my art channel as a means to like I'm gonna philosophize a little bit and draw and do all both. Misclick Connor, I'm so sorry. Oh, Connor, they're giving you shit, man. Chat disconnected, please. Oh yeah, this just means my signals are bad. I just like I'm good. So just animating and editing. That's good. That's great. I saw one for you guys a little bit of the comic book, but I can't because right now, like as things stand, I'm not finished it. Theo Unhidden Corner. Jeez, Connor, what happened? Now I animate. Animate. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should make her sit cross-legged, like this, or perhaps I should make her stand. I don't know. I don't know. This is a tricky one. I want to put in as much detail as possible. So, okay. So her head weighs things. Okay, we're gonna get into that. But what else can we do that's very balancing, or perhaps also judge? Like this tells me it's karma and judging, like judgment. So what are we gonna add here that judges a bit more? I got a different level of hate than everyone else. What do you hate, Connor? I just have no budget for the animation. My God, that's like I don't have the funds. I don't have the fucking studies. So I am curious to finish this comic book of mine. So yeah, it's very frustrating if you're limited and you have to resort to other things. Now I'm gonna end up like new life. What the hell is that? Okay, so maybe I'm gonna make her. Okay, I'm gonna just add this. Maybe I can do this like, yeah, I think this can work. Okay, so maybe she's gonna be cross-legged. Do I need 3D animation and animating? I don't know. I'm an animator for a lot of ads. Oh, that's great. Well, then you don't have to worry. You can do it. I think some people just hate my name, Connor the Destroyer. Well, I don't know. Do you think so? Okay, so I don't know what to do with her hands. Like, what should she do for a little? Oh, okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this. I don't know if she should sit on something, maybe a tree or perhaps fuck. I don't know. What can I do? Ducky, I don't know. You're fucked. Oh shit. I have the hiccups, and now I don't know. That guy that usually wants to hear me have hiccups is not here. It's the strangest. It's so ironic. There's this guy always like, "Hey, do the hiccups," and I'm like, "I don't have a hiccup." Now I have hiccups, and he's not here. Peanut butter works for hiccups sometimes, or drink water. I'm not in the mood to do both. I'm just gonna write it out. I usually have like two hiccups, and then the hiccups are gone. Like there's no more hiccups. See, I'm just waiting for that hiccup. Okay, I'm gonna make her sit cross-legged, and then maybe I'll have her like use her arms, maybe. But to do what? Tony. I think Tony something. Yeah. I think I need to also add credits at the end. Yeah, I think you should. Okay, so I want to make her do something with her arms. Maybe she should like hold like she should do like something like this, and then there should be like chains or something that she's holding, or maybe she should hold like flowers. I think I need to add credits. Fix it to I can. I'm gonna add credit instead. Oh, um, a little scare will scare the hiccups away. I don't think I'm scared today. I'm too tired to feel scared today. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't. Maybe I should like see. This is why I do these things offline because it's so much work to think of a design because you have to like pause and take a while. And because I don't feel like I'm in a hurry now, I just
I take my time, and this is how long it takes. So I don't know if she should like wear flowers, carry beads, carry. She should carry something, man. Maybe she should. I mean, she's holding like scales on her head. So what should the arms represent then? Order and chaos. I think that will work. But what's order and what's chaos? What represents order? Something physical that she can hold. So chaos is different. Chaos I think should be fuck. What will represent chaos? Maybe I should like make her hold a grenade in the one hand, which will explode into chaos. Bro, I'm back. Hey, what's up, user? Maybe I should make like where she's holding a grenade in the one hand and she's holding a fucking dove. Maybe. I don't know what will work for this. I sincerely don't. I don't know. Um. Well, the fuck did I say hammer? Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to figure it out, but I couldn't. By autocorrect, bruh. Yeah. Okay, so I'll perhaps make her hold something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just lost in this one. Oh shit. Maybe I can like okay, so her hand's gonna be here. And then we just wanna make sure it's like this. I barely see the sketch. Yeah, brownie cake. It's a fuck up because this is very light gray. What I'm doing right now is before it ends up like this. I have like first sketch out a basics and what I want for it. I even did like the cloth has like even details into it. But here I did like trees, sun, moon, yang, and time. And then the rest is just like crescent moons all over the place. And clouds just swirling all the way up on top. And then I did this one. I was oh Jesus. I wanted like a Da Vinci thing going on. Okay, wait, let me just before I lose everything. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to do like a Da Vinci slash whatever. So Friedrich Nietzsche is a philosopher, and he was always obsessed about loneliness. Not obsessed about it, but it was one of his lectures. And so I thought I'm gonna make a little invention of life, death, and the. It's a movie inspired by Theo. Oh, thank you, Ducky. Um. So yeah, I'm trying to see if I can go like all out. This is like a bunch of backbone just mangled into like a pile. But yeah, as things stand. Oh shit. Hurry! Oh, I see what happened. Hurry! Okay. Kind of blurry. It can be blurry. There you're next. Oh. Oh. Okay, so okay, it doesn't matter what you're gonna see now. Let's discuss what we want from this. Let me just make sure my camera is good. So what I want is this is one of those pages like you have to design the meaning. So this is what you're getting now is the back room of how my art is being like created. This is how I create the things. I just want to make sure it looks blurry. So yeah. Okay, anyway. So what I want to do is what can I rename? You want to rename it into what? Yeah, I'm trying to clean my camera, man. There, I repost. Okay, anyway, so what I want to do is you hear me now? Bro, we can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Your mic good? Your mic is blocked, I think. Can't hear. Can you hear me now? It's called New Moon Art Series. Oh. How's it now? Better? Yes. Anyway, so yeah, what I want to do is I want to create like a judgment type of thing. I don't know what to go for, but I'm gonna try and make it work. Also, the woman in this picture is gonna have to look like, I don't know. I choose New Moon Art Series. What type of series are you aiming for? I'm trying to think. I'm not gonna add a yin yang because I already added that. And the thing I always add is like new moons and eyes. So I don't know. Oh yeah, and this is, I still have a canvas to go, but these are all like the ones I did. I think some fell on the floor. Some are hid behind those. But yeah, I'm gonna try and see where I can go with this. Maybe add a snake to it. I don't know if this is gonna become like a biblical thing. And then I'm gonna add her hand here. Okay, so her hands is gonna have eyes on it. The one sees the other. You could always use a reference, Ducky. Yeah, reference. Use yeah, Ducky. Use references. Yeah, just use image support, man. It helps. Oh, thanks for making the concepts. Yeah, sometimes if I really, really have to struggle, I just go and look for like inspo. If I go on Pinterest or anywhere, and I can find a little bit of what helps, trust me, it works. Okay, and then what should be between the eyes of the hands? This is what's going to be. Okay, so there's going to be like two eyes on the hands, and then we need something in between. But I don't know what. Wire, rope. Maybe they're like the hands are melting together. Maybe she's locked up. I don't know. I don't know. This is a good question. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this, so I don't have to hold the phone forever. Evil floating eyes. Jesus. Can you imagine if I had to add evil floating eyes? I don't know where it should fit. What up, Mr. Shadow? How's it going? Sorry, everything is like, it's a mess here. Okay. So I was thinking okay, so this is gonna be a book of long term. Dude, I'm so over the place, all over the place. The thing I'm doing with this book is this is a book of philosophical values. Okay, I'm doing good, bro. Just chilling. That's good, Mr. Shadow. I'm glad you're chilling. Okay, so this book is a book of, I want to make. How can I say this? I wanted to have philosophical pages, okay, but it should all accumulate to something. So at one point, I put another drawing on my channel. I'm gonna check it out, Mr. Shadow. So at one point, when you look at it, it has like wisdom into it. Not my wisdom, not something I learned. You can be so aware of certain things and yet it doesn't work out. So being aware is actually bad. You are too big for chair. The chair is about to give up. This is a very big chair. I'm not gonna lie. See, it's a big chair. It keeps the guns going. But yeah, so some pages is going to be about sinfulness. It's not about sinning, it's about guilt, feeling guilty for doing the wrong things because people told you to feel wrong about it. Some are going to be stressed or being aware or being mentally challenged or being in certain circumstances. And at some point, it goes deeper than that, like the psychological control of oneself.
the cosmic and neurological connection about things. It's gonna go into very deep points, but each time it's gonna be how certain philosophers saw themselves. I'm gonna write their names, so when people look at it, it's all up to them. Look, one day I'm gonna leave Earth. This book is gonna stay here, and people should take the best they can to figure out what the fuck that means. If I write Alan Watts and I do something about what he used to preach about, people will have to like um, figure it out. Brownie Cakey, what did I miss? Brownie, what I'm talking about was I'm gonna make each page a philosophy and a deep meaning page. Some of them are gonna be my own, so I'm gonna write my name there. But some other parts, I think, I'll leave it to the philosophers. I'll just put their names there and just, have them have it. But yeah, I'm gonna make like a whole book of education of the mind because I think, if like I was once sitting and thinking to myself, like, what's the best way to navigate life, right? Like a compass. And it came to me that, religion, superstitions, what really helps you through life. And then I got to the point of psychological, the psyche of the mind, and I realized, man, it's so obvious that if you can just study what's wrong with your head, not wrong, but discover the idea of where you can control yourself and where you can't, where your feelings is actually the dictator of you, like completely. I forgot you shaved off some parts of your beard. So yeah, where was I? I was talking about something right now. I can't remember. You guys threw me off my game. I feel like I can remember, but then I can't. It's a fucking burden. Um, what was it about? I eat my homework and burn my homework. Why? Anyway, so at the end of the day, I want to make something very philosophical and crazy, right? So that's why I wanted to like, I don't know if I should start a new channel. It's just very hard because I got this far with this channel. Not that it's far at all, but it's to me it's something. And when I look at other people and how it used to be, I'm just glad I'm here. Educational art about might or something. Yeah, like it's gonna be all about educational purposes, but it's art. It's not something you can read, but it's something you can like try and experience. I'm not gonna try and make it too confusing and stuff. Like if it's gonna go about crime, I'm not gonna go fucking bolts and crosses and hope. Oh shit, yeah, I was at some point with what helps me navigate through life, and I noticed that having a mental like knowledge about something about yourself, like I react in certain ways because I am in certain ways this person. For example, and this is the craziest one. I don't know if you guys know this. Identity is a strange thing, okay? Identity or having like a self identity, like you think you have an identity and stuff like that, right? Say, go to a corner and go start drawing. What? Anyway, so identity, which you think is you and cutie, what is mental knowledge? Knowledge about like mental stuff we don't observe. For example, I've seen many people do something and complain about it at the same time. There's a lot of people who have their theories about life, and then they also believe something else that contradicts it, and they don't know about that. And they're like, no, I strictly believe something. And you're like, but have you ever, what else do you like that contradicts that? And then they're like, oh, this. And like you have to be observing and more aware of yourself. So many people have mental struggles, and I'm not saying like they are disabled, mental, broken, but a lot of us we get angry easy, we get sad easy, we are more drawn into certain parts of ourselves, and we don't know why. We can't observe it because we don't know it's there. Because a knife can't cut itself, and fire can't burn itself. And in the same way, whatever mental obstacles you have, because you can't forgive people easy, this is one of the good statistics that I have done with people. If you were not raised with brothers and sisters, you do not forgive easy. You keep grudges because you don't have
had that childhood where you had to like forgive and forgive and forgive because these are your brother and sister. They live with you, so they have done like the most craziest shit for you to get so angry. You wish death upon them. That's how bad shit can get. And then at one point you have to forgive again, and you have to get back to that point where tomorrow you're gonna play again because you're like 11 and 12 and you can't take life too serious. And so when you get older, you learn how to like stop having those grudges and you start to like overcome them easier. And when people do you wrong, you learn how to like untie those knots. And that's a mental gift if you have brothers and sisters, or social life, as I would put it. And so yeah, there's a lot of other things like that. That's why I call it like a mental, you know, it's because it really is like that. There's a lot of things that I'm not saying that's a truth, like facts. A lot of other people can keep and can get over things. But yeah, so in certain other senses, there's other ways also where people struggle to get over certain things and they have to learn how to be aware of them. Because that's the thing, it's not about learning or studying something, it's just being a little bit more aware of yourself. Being like, okay, I'm this type of person that I'm very ill tempered, or I'm very, I don't have patience. When you learn that you don't have patience, maybe you can do something about it, or you can at least acknowledge it, and then something inside will turn, not immediately but slowly but surely. So yeah, that happens. Like I used to, as a teenager, I was like always, I was obsessed with girls like all the time, and I always wanted to talk to girls. I always wanted to get like um into a point of dating too much and stuff like that. And so that turned into like I was cheating a lot. I was scattered in my head, and then guilt started to like grow in me, a sense of responsibility, I would say. And then I started to become aware that I can't commit to anything, and I struggled to commit, and it was a really big problem for me. At one point, I started to understand, and I'm like, I'm the problem in so many ways. Boy, stop with the dots. It sounds like you need mental health. Say this to my ex. Oh shit. Yeah, you see, and that's the thing. So after you know something, it's not like you can work on it. There's nothing to work on, and you can just be more aware of it, and that will make you feel guilty, and you'll start to develop a very strong conscience around certain things. And so that made me change, and from where I'm now, it's not the same person versus the person I was like when I was very young. So yeah, and more things will change in me. It's the same thing. I have this principle I tell people: you change so many ways. Where as a child you were afraid of the dark, and when I tell you like you're gonna kiss boys and girls, are like, "Ugh," even me, I was like that. I was like, get that shit out of here. I don't want to kiss. Fucking gross. I have to mix my spit with someone's else. And then when I became a teenager, it's like I'm not afraid of the dark anymore. It's actually good opportunities to go and do the kissing, the ugh. So at one point what you hate and fear is what you love and like. And as you change more, I mean, a lot of teenagers are like, I don't want kids. They're annoying. I don't want that. And then once they like reach a certain age, it's all they want is like having babies. They don't care of the pain. They don't care of the cycles, the phase. You have to go through 9 months. No, fuck it. They just want it. And it's a perspective. You have to age into it. You can't just um, teach yourself these things. So just be aware of it now, and don't worry. There's like a part of you that will take care of it. There's nothing you get like these life gurus and shit. They talk shit, man. It's not real. I don't know. I'm not saying like they're a mistake or something. I just think they take this on differently and bad as well. So in certain ways, as long as you can just acknowledge you have a problem in certain areas, we all have, and then you at one point you can't ignore it anymore. Whenever you get to this part where you have to make a decision, yeah, automatically your awareness will make the choices, not the blind awareness. So yeah, but I have ADHD, but all I did was say, how's everyone doing? Oh, Connor, shame. But yeah, so I'm gonna make this book, and I hope this will help a lot of other people in so many ways. Because I enjoy the like super awareness I have about myself, and that's how I learned that a high IQ level. Because how do you make how do you make sense of someone being smart? It's very confusing. Someone explain why I have to learn algebra. It helps you. It's not to remember what algebra is, but it helps challenge your mind, so that when you're finished with school, how can I say this? Algebra helps
your synapses and your little neurons in your head to fire out and make better pathways. So when you're done with algebra in life, you trust me, you're not going to use algebra in your head and like, no, but you're going to have better choices. You're going to look at things from an angle because algebra made your brain, like it jumped your brain into a way of thinking. Algebra is a very powerful thing to use. It helps you speak better. It reconstructs your habits, your hobbies, you yourself. When you have an argument with someone, trust me, algebra has nothing to do with it, but in a big sense, it developed your mind to better have control over an argument and with people and reading them and rooms and knowledge, and it keeps your brain having good function. I don't have algebra. We didn't have it in school, so I'm so fucking dumb with these things. And I didn't know how far the extent it can really affect your life until I got into so many like problems that I realized like shit. I should have been a person that developed himself a bit more while it was there because your brain only have a little small window of learning and then it stops. It doesn't stop like completely, but it's very hard afterwards. That's why I tell people if you're in your 20s, learn how to find peace. I don't give a fuck how you do it, but learn how to get peace. Because when you're in your 30s, whatever the fuck you decided to focus your energy on, that's you for the rest of your life, G. That's gonna be you forever. And it's gonna be very hard to change out of those, mental ideas you had about it. If you're a grudgy person, you're like, no, I fucking hate people for the rest of my life. It's gonna be like that for the rest of your life. So 20s, you have to like find a way to be changing because you can change easy in your 20s. When you're past your 20s, it's long gone. It's gonna be hard from there on. I had algebra in school, but I didn't get it. Yeah, I didn't get it as well. Algebra is for smart people, and I'm not one of them. I really struggle with it, and I think I don't even know what language that is, man. I found peace in my 20s. That's good. That's really good. It's a very wise shift in your life. Because trying to find it in your 30s, you're gonna blame things to find it. You're not gonna find it inwards. That's what I'm saying. Some of the fuckers that uses, I told me I don't use water blood. I searched it up myself, bro. What? Jesus told me I don't use water. What? I don't get it. Then I'm shipping. Happy late, congratulations, Orange. Oh. But yeah, so I want to make this thing and I want to go further into my philosophies with this, and hopefully it's gonna like, well, I'm also using AI. Fuck it. You know what? I think AI for the comic book is gonna be insane. It's gonna be really insane. I think it's gonna be amazing. Artificial intelligence uses water, not directly though. Oh shit, guys, you're gonna have to go and look it up. I don't know if it's true or not. I did read this like on a feed. Um, what they do is brownie cake. Yeah, what? Orange cat. Okay, do explain to me because I'm not gonna try and say no, it doesn't. It's just like I'm using AI right now and I'm not giving it water. So please understand my perspective when I say I don't see it using water right now. I'm just using a laptop, and if I have to use water for anything, it's gonna die. So how do you mean like it needs water? Do they water the machine like a plant, or is it a very indirectly way that they use water? Because fire uses water, if you want to look at it that way. Um, Polar bears are apex predators. Yeah. So do humans. So do humans. They also use water, but we use it in a different way. We need it to survive. I don't think AI needs water to survive. To drink. Yeah, it's just not the same thing. Running AI needs a huge server to process. Yes, but that server doesn't use AI like water. It uses a building. Water facilities is just for the people running it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm seeing it wrong. Let me Google this. I don't understand what angle you guys are going with. AI use water. Uses a significant amount of water, probably indirectly. Yeah, I was thinking about that. It should be indirectly because it can be directly. It just doesn't work like that. For cooling, and for the cooling, it takes 5 million gallons of water. Yeah, that's true. Jeez, have you guys seen China has like the most fucking solar panels? In today, it's not about the development of AI anymore. I mean, it's developing itself right now. What they're doing now is feeding it, and they need to feed it more energy, and they struggle. They work with so many factories that close down. They rebuild it, reinstate it, and give it life again because they need all the electricity they can. China, in fact, has been fucking plaguing their mountains with solar panels in the hopes that that will like keep the electricity going. I mean, it was very eco-friendly and safe. I like that. They even started to like change the desert. Um, yeah, it's really crazy. Everyone right now in this world, like all the big people, like that has a lot of control, they're trying to build as much power as they can. Elon Musk has so many shit right now, with people being like, "You can't put it up here, man. You're putting it too close to people. It's polluting the air and stuff like that." And he needs these because they're the only things that's generating enough power to keep AI running. Everyone right now is trying to keep AI running, and they need bigger and bigger and bigger electricity coming in. Otherwise, they're fucked. So the chase is not about who's going to generate the biggest AI right now. It's about who's going to keep that AI alive long enough so that it can become something so advanced that people will have to buy it. Sleep restores my social battery. Yes, that gets me to my next part. They started to make a brain that they implant on a chip to keep a computer running. Um, it's not well developed yet, but you can go and look it up. There's a whole video about it. They use skin and then they change it into like neurons, and so they made over 200,000 neurons, and then they put that on a chip and put that into a computer, and that actually works. And the reason they do this is because what takes fucking tremendous a lot of electricity just to keep AI awake, we have a little brain that does twice as much as an AI. Like we can imagine, dream, do a lot of other things that AI can, and we don't need a whole factory. We just need a little bit of stuff, and that's it. So they want to make a brain that can only work on processing, and after that, they don't need all this big stuff anymore, all that. So imagine one day your computer is gonna have like a fucking gooey brain in it, and you're gonna look at it from a glass perspective and stuff. Artificial intelligence is often viewed as harmful due to concerns over widespread job displacement, algorithm bias, the generation of deepfakes and disinformation, massive energy consumption. Yeah, it's gonna have um, so many side effects, AI. But also, look, this is the thing, guys. In the past, technology always proceeded, okay, against everyone's will. And a lot of people have problems with it. Like, why are we developing into this direction, that direction? Fuck, cars was developed and it was the worst thing ever, I think. A car should never have existed, and every heavy vehicle along with it. I have this big ass exam on November, which includes algebra. I still haven't learned it, bro. Oh, fuck. Dude, good luck. I'm doing dumber in this chat. I'm going dumber in this chat. Yeah, well, I mean, it happens. Why not just run the computer with solar? You can do that. I think, so many ways, but on a mass scale, I think it's different. But yeah, like back then, technology was so fucking taking over, and it's doing the same thing right now. And people like, oh no, we don't like it, and yet they have to use it. You know how many pastors and churches they're so against TVs, just as a fucking stupid example. They're so against it, like it's the devil's work. Now they can't stop using it. They have to use it. They use YouTube, they use fucking TikTok, all these places, and they just fucking swipe that idea out of the like rule book. They're just like, no, fuck it. Let's just use it. It's nothing about the devil anymore. We can just spread the news better like this. It's way better. We can't keep staying back because we want to exercise some idea. So yeah, in the same way, a lot of other things as well, and bigger and different scales. It's really not going to take away any job, guys. It's just changing jobs. It's changing the way we do things. Yes, you might lose your job in this position, but they're gonna allow you in. Sorry, I'm gonna. I was busy typing it because I thought, but I'm gonna say bye now because I see my signal is like very up to shit. But with good fucking discipline tomorrow, I'm gonna try and be here to live stream again. But for now, Yeah, I'm gonna bid you guys farewell and thank you for being here. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I don't know, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna wait until someone makes a word that is good enough for me to turn it to puns. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, all love and lives. I'm gonna cheers. I'm gonna cheers. I'm gonna go now. Cheers. Jeez, I can't speak. But yeah, bye guys. Enjoy. Just take this off because otherwise, ugh.